Welcome back, everyone. I thought I'd do a different kind of video today. I'm going to review this 90s Mask comic book collection. This is the first omnibus in the series. I want to talk a little bit about the plot, but really kind of focus on the art, the storytelling, the drawings, and kind of what I liked about it. This is a fantastic graphic novel. I think it's even better than the movie with Jim Carrey. Just starting off with this cover, it's very eye-catching. Look at this, all the colors and the violence, it's all displayed right there. It really tells you what the thing's gonna be about. All right, let's jump into it. This is split into like 3 big books. I don't even know how many issues it would be, but you can kind of think of it, here's a breaking point, as 3 chapters. And the unique thing about it, yeah, we see the violence, the blood right away. The first thing that caught my real attention is the main character is the mask itself. It's not the Stanley character that Jim Carrey plays. Spoiler alert, he dies very early in the comic, and I didn't know what to think when that happened, but I kept reading, and we find that the mask itself is such a great character. It doesn't matter who the host body is, it's all about the mask. I pinpointed a few pages I wanted to point out, and just looking here, this is the very first appearance we get of the mask. What a great frame right here, just seeing the mask. He's called the Big Head in this comic version, but look at that suit with the colors, the design. He's looking in the mirror. It's just an excellent drawing. We see the transformation. What a great intro to the character itself. We get right into the violence. He's jumping into the streets. More color right here. I love it. These purples clashing with the reds. We have fire everywhere. Yes, we got the violence with the Tommy gun. He's just taking out foes. You'll have to read this really to get the full grasp of it all. But look at this frame right here. He's just going at it, and it's really well done. And here's the scene I'm talking about. So we'll spoil it again a little bit. This is Stanley. This is Jim Carrey's character, and he's killed by his ex-girlfriend Kathy, who takes on the mask at certain points throughout this book, and she kills him. And from here, you don't really know where the story's going. You just got to keep following the mask itself. There's some main characters. Kathy would be one. Detective Calloway here in the arm sling, right? I guess there is one critique I have. Some of the police characters and some of the gangster characters would blend in just because of their design. This haircut you see here from Calloway, you can see how there's nothing really that stands out about Calloway except for his arm sling. That's really the only feature I could remember from him. But it's a minor critique. Here's the mask again. It takes on all kinds of different forms, right? We saw that old geometric suit. Here he is in kind of a dinner tuxedo. He's a cartoon character, right? He can transform into anything. And just the artist did such a great job playing with that concept. He's always got the green head, but everything else, it's all fair game. He can transform into anything. He can warp anything. He's invincible, right? Keeping it moving. Just more. They do a lot of these types of pages throughout. Just one big box panel. We got one center image we're looking at, obviously the face, right? And in the background sections, it's usually violent to these big pages. But it's just displaying all this color, all this movement. He's kind of shaking this guy down, beating this guy. We got some text here given. This would be a great poster, you know? There's just so much going on. Oh, I just flipped to this page randomly. But if there is one main antagonist, it would be this character here. This is Walter. He starts off as a henchman goon and then kind of works his way up to the head antagonist, head honcho of the bad guys. And I've got a great picture of him somewhere here. Here he is, okay? And you just see how menacing he is. He stands out. Calloway here, he doesn't stand out. Walter stands out. He's got the scars on the face. He's 3 times the size of everybody. Just as violent. They never explain it, but he is, for some reason, seemingly invincible, withstanding explosions and gunfire and punches, which he never speaks, which makes a great kind of foil to the Mask himself. Here he is again, right? He's surviving a fire explosion. His hair is all gone. He's just looking even scarier now, ready to take on the Mask. Maybe you've noticed the artwork has changed a little bit from the start to now. I don't know, this is probably 20 issues in, and it's changed. It's not quite as detailed. The lines aren't as great. The color's not as great. The story's just as great though, right? I don't know how I could really describe it. Just flipping back and forth here. You see, there's just not as many lines. It's not quite as crisp. All right, one of the last things I pointed out here. This is a 2-page kind of printout. It's just ready to be put on a poster. The context of this is, it's kind of towards the end of the whole story, and the Mask is summoning all these creatures. We got clowns and circus animals and astronauts and robots, all to take on Walter here in the corner. You see them crashing upon him. Just what a great, just imaginative scene right here. The buffalo charging with the scared cat. You know, you see the city in the background, people running away. It's just the randomness of it. You talk about random characters, how hard it is to design all these uniquely. And we never see these characters again outside these couple of pages. It's just phenomenally done. You got the Jack in the Box, you know. You can just stare at this for a few minutes and see all the detail put into it. No, just what a great graphic novel here. The Mask is, kind of looks like Edward Scissorhands towards the end here. He becomes a rock star, transforms from a teenager. It's a fun little storyline. I won't spoil it all. Just flipping through it, there's more Walter, becomes a superhero. It's just, the dialogue is so well done, just so we know that the Mask is the Mask no matter who's behind it. Just an excellent graphic novel. I wish I could do it more justice. As I'm flipping through it, I'm remembering more and more about the color and the artwork that I loved so much. Let me know what you think. Have you read this? Have you seen the movie? What's better? Recommend me some more graphic novels I should read and critique and analyze, story-wise, artistic-wise, however, culturally significance. This was just, I didn't know what I expected going into it, but it certainly is one of my favorites now. I've already ordered the second omnibus. There it is, number 1. We'll get number 2 going. I've read a few reviews. It's not quite as good, but man, if it's half as good as this, it'll still be worth reading. So, I know this is a different video than what I normally do, but I couldn't help but sit down with the camera and kind of share my thoughts on this. Let me know if this is the type of video I should make. I had a lot of fun with this, so please tune in and watch some other videos, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.